Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and part 2 of the C-47 build from Italeri. And today we're going to put the wings on, and hopefully we might be able to go and get the engines all put together as well, so fingers crossed. So let's get the wings all put together. Okay, so and I hope that this video will not be too long, because the previous episode was over an hour long, so I do apologise about that. And I'm just looking out for my file, but that seems to have disappeared, I think. Well, I'll say what, I have to use one of these. I'll just have to use one of these a minute. There, right, now then, that part goes on there. So what we need to do is that will give it a bit of strength. So what we'll do then is just so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, let's go and get these wings on, shall we? Put that there. And we're just going to have to do this. Seems to be okay. Right, let's get our plastic magic. And we just put some on the edges there. just going to put that on there like so. That seems to have now all we've got to do is to just make sure that that fits. Right, that seems to have... Right, I'm just going to take off this little bit of masking tape. That might come in handy again, so hopefully that might... And I can see that there's a gap there. I can see that there's a gap there. So just trying to figure out where the gap right, let's try and get the wing off. Let's try and get it on, shall we? So I'll be back. Well, let's get these on, because I think that what we'll do is just put some glue on there, and just put a bit more on there, and then hopefully we can just put a bit more on here as well. Okay, that needs to that seems to be sticking out, but there is a bit of a gap there. So we'll just use a bit of masking tape just to anchor that in place. And you may have noticed that this came out. So I'm just beginning to wonder. About how you get this back in. But what I've ordered is some deluxe materials, looks like glass type liquid. Some sort of liquid glazing. Just to go fill up the windows here. So hopefully that will come. That will be on Monday. That I'm going to be receiving that. It's coming from Amazon, and hopefully that might go. Hopefully that might be the opportunity to replace this. All right, so. Okay, so I think that's one wing on. And I'll be back in a bit with the other wing. Right, let's get the other wing on, shall we? Right, that's the glue in place. Let's just get there we go. That's that one. All right. 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 Get some masking tape ready. Tell you what, I'll use this bit. Yeah. Just to anchor that in place so that the now there seems to be a gap on the underside of the. Right, I'll tell you what. I can see my frog tape, so I'll just go and get that in a minute. Right, right. There you have it. We got the wings on. Well, I'm going to leave the undercarriage for the minute because I want to paint the whole of the aircraft first before we put them on. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make a start on the engines, and that's how the engines go. Okay, so we just whack some glue in there. And they can, so we'll do the same with the other ones. So and we do pretty much the same sort of thing. That's a pretty tight fit, but okay, that seems to that's it. So that is all done. I'm just going to right now there's a back plate that goes on those, which are these two items here. So we'll get those in. Okay. And it's just a case of just finding out where the rough edges are. And we'll take one of our engines. We'll take this one because that is there we go. That seems to be in. Let's put a bit of glue. Let's just put a bit of glue around there. That's the engine firewall in. Just do the same again on this one. And that's it. That's the engines all done. Except for the fact that they've got to be put into the engine nacelles. So I'm just waiting on some olive drab spray paint to come from Amazon. But in the meantime, what we can do is we can do our first bit of painting on the engines. So so the engines need to be painted in M, which is gunmetal, which I've got, and F, which is a flat steel. So again, I think I might just do them both in flat steel, I think. And then the G is gloss yellow. I can do all of that which I've got anyway. So what we'll do is, I'll just get these all primed, and then we can paint them afterwards. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, well, I've got the engines all painted in the steel color. Okay, but I've used Humbrol metal coat polished steel for the engines. Okay, and I thought while I'm at it, I'll go and prime the propellers. So what we'll do, so I thought, okay, we'll get them. And what we can do is we can use the flat black marker pen to get the paint the props. Okay, so I'll just switch on over to the hyperlapse, and then we'll get the propellers painted. Okay. Well, guys, that's it for this video, and it's gone on for a bit long again. So I've done what I can. I've done as much as I can. I've managed to get the engines all glued together. Managed to get the propellers all painted up as well. So the only thing that's left to do, as far as that is concerned, is to get the inside of the engine nacelles all painted in a metallic colour, and so on, and then hopefully we can try and get the we'll try and get the undercarriage on as well in the next video. So in the meantime, guys, if you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Hit that notification bell as well for future uploads, and also subscribe and comment, and also share the videos as well. In the meantime, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.